Hi guys, Tom and Sports here. Well, the last few weeks there have been this debate about Juju Watkins and Caitlin Clark. Why can Juju Watkins generate the the amount of likes, the amount of views, the all the fandom that Caitlin Clark generated during college, and that she's generating now in the WNBA. Okay, today Jason Whitlock was talking about um, that Juju Watkins doesn't follow the formula in a way because the formula to be a basketball superstar is being good locally first, like for example, Larry Bird being good in Indiana college, and then he went to the NBA. And the same with Magic Johnson, Michigan, Michael Jordan, North Carolina, and and Caitlin Clark in Iowa. Um, However, in this case, I think it doesn't apply. Actually, Juju is from California, and she's in a at a university in California. He says that, oh well, the thing is that in California, I mean, there are too many stars, and you are just one of a bunch of stars, and you won't have that following. It's better to be like local. I think that's not the point. So the thing is that to grow at that type of level, to have that hype behind you, it has to be organically. And one of the things that the media I think is screwing up is that they are trying to push too much. The Juju Watkins is gonna be the next CC, even when Caitlin Clark just arrived. But as they don't like Caitlin Clark, as you can see it in their eyes, you can see in the way they talk about her. There are some members of the media that like her, and some member of the media that tolerate her. Just let's say that, well, okay, have to talk to about her, or I okay, it's good for the game, so okay, no problem. But you can feel that the general sentiment of the WNBA media and that the women's basketball media in general is like, well, Caitlin Clark, okay, for whatever reasons, race, she's not from the from UConn or any other big uh, university or whatever. So she's an outsider in many things, right? In terms of the sport. So they want Juju Watkins to be the next Caitlin Clark already, and you can push that if you want that kind of hype. Yeah, people will reject. People notice when someone is like trying to force feed you something, okay, and what generates is the opposite of appeal. Is, oh man, I don't want to. These guys are just trying to push her so much. I know. um, so you have to grow organically. So at the beginning, if we talk about 4 years ago, the first female basketball that I knew, like with a lot of hype, a few years ago, because I watched like 10 years ago WNBA. But okay, it was like, well, I like basketball and let's watch a few games, and I watched it, but I was not following actually the WNBA. But the first female basketball that I felt some hype about a few years ago, it was Paige Beckers when she was coming out of high school, and I just watched a video with all the highlights from high school, and saying that she was going to go to college basketball and stuff, and I just saw the highlights and was like, oh my god, this girl is amazing, right? And then it, like 2 years ago, Caitlin Clark, who is that girl, right? And I didn't even watch at that time, but I started just to listen to Caitlin Clark, and she just got to the finals, right, with LSU, and then she lost, and this, like, I was hurting, right? I was listening to that, like, okay, who's this girl? Then, like 4 or 5 months ago, no, I think a little bit more, right? It's like in April, something around that. It was I just continued hearing about her, right? And she was going to the NBA, the WNBA, and it was like, hey, I need to know what the hell's going on with this girl. And the first few videos I just watched, I was just amazed with her game, her quality of game, and now I understood. Okay, I understand why this girl has some hype. It felt organic, and nobody was like, okay, but she's going to be the no. Simply, okay, you were hearing the buzz, but okay, I didn't fell in love with her game because of media hyping it. It's because, okay, the media was talking about it and stuff, and then okay, I had to watch this, and I became a fan because of it, because of the game, because of her personality, and then you start knowing more about the player, and you fall in love more because it's an interesting personality, and that's how you create that kind of hype. Juju Watkins, so far, she doesn't have that. Her game still is not that exciting, right? And her personality is still not that magnetic. Maybe she can be, but let it grow little by little. And then when people start hearing about her, yeah, okay, it doesn't mean don't talk about her, but talk about her, but stop forcing like she's gonna be the next star, no, or the next superstar. No, just okay, talk about her, how good she is. Let her be her. Not compare her with Kaylee Clark and with an other superstar, the next LeBron or whatever. No. Let her be Juju. Caitlin Clark was not like this is the next Diana Taurasi or something like that, or the next Brianna Stewart. No, she was Caitlin Clark and unique, and that's how people falls in love with the player. And I think Juju is a great player, and I think she's definitely going to be an all-star when she gets to the WNBA. But she still needs some things to improve, and she she will probably be a liked player, but not with the hype of Caitlin Clark, and that's the truth. And I mean, Caitlin Clark is a unique personality, a unique event. It doesn't happen all the time. That's the way it is, and don't try to force it. When it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Okay, and that's the way it is. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you guys next time.